What's up, everybody? James Duggan here. Joining me is Stephen Rue.
What's up, everyone?
We are here to discuss Call of Duty Black Ops 4 versus Battlefield 5 in terms of their reveal events. Who we think did a better job? I think the answer is pretty obvious. What do you think?
The Call of Duty event definitely won it for me. They showed gameplay off the bat, they took more risks, and I feel like I learned more from the Call of Duty event. What about you?
I have to say that I agree, even though I'm a big Battlefield fan. It was all show and not tell. They did a fantastic job. William Shakespeare said it. Brevity is the soul of wit.
Ooh.
So you're not wasting anybody's time, you're showing gameplay. And I'm inferring all the details about what's changed in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from the gameplay with a little bit of expert commentary on top. Meanwhile, Battlefield, on the other hand, was all talk. And they had some pretty major points. It's not to say that Battlefield 5 does not look interesting or that they don't have some very significant evolutions. However, Call of Duty did a much better job with the presentation. Not even Trevor Noah, the immense charm Trevor Noah could save, I think, the Battlefield reveal event. And finally, I think that trailer didn't really do it for me, but you know what? Let's dive into specifics. So let's go over the biggest changes from Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and what was announced. Take it away.
They're taking 3 zombie maps this time instead of just 1. There is no campaign this time. They have a new Battle Royale mode, although we didn't get to see much of that.
Yes.
There is a new health pack or health syringe system
Yes.
where you have to heal yourself now instead of just waiting. And there is a higher time to kill because there's 150 HP instead of 100 HP now. And
Yes.
I was very impressed with everything they showed.
Yeah, individual specialists are back. You cannot overlap. So the all heroes mode in Overwatch, where you can have 6 Winstons, that's not the case. In Black Ops 4, you can only choose 1 specialist. There are 10 specialists, I believe. It's 5v5. A lot of really interesting announcements there, the biggest of which for me, in addition to all that awesome stuff in the Battle Royale, was PC will be supported for what seems like the first time in the history of Call of Duty.
On Battle.net.
On Battle.net.
Yeah, huge.
The simple fact that it's going to be on Battle.net, the 9th icon on the Battle.net launcher, is a really big deal that I don't think I can overstate. But let's talk about Battlefield 5. Some huge announcements there too, the biggest of which, and I think something that Call of Duty might even emulate, is no more premium pass, free DLC maps and modes for everybody. This is a really, really big deal because you're no longer segmenting your audience. As soon as you release one expansion, you divide it right in half, and then that keeps happening every single time you release an expansion that people need to pay for to access maps. So if you go and play Battlefield 1, the majority of the servers that are running right now are running a vanilla playlist. So It's just the original maps because that way everybody can play, and it's a really good thing for your player base and the long-term health to not stratify that content. So hats off to Battlefield for doing that. Fortification, there's a ton of destruction in Battlefield since Bad Company. You can blow everything up, but now you can rebuild it, which I'm really grateful for because usually going into a building is kind of a death sentence and something that you would kind of avoid. Staying behind cover was definitely more advantageous. Tides of War, that's the seasons content. Think Fortnite seasons, exclusive skins, so on and so forth. Really good for the long-term player health as well. Grand Operations, which is a iteration on the operations mode where you can play different modes. I think that's great. Bullet penetration for high caliber weapons. And finally, their very confusing name for the progression system called the Company, where you can customize weapons for the first time in terms of attachments, unlocks, things like that. And then finally, you can customize your character. So a lot on both fronts, but again, we just didn't really see much. And now I want to talk about that trailer. Battlefield 5 trailer for me was potentially in-engine. I don't doubt that all of those assets were things that are going to appear in the game, but it was 100% not gameplay. Even the part where the UI comes up, that was all in animation.
It seemed a bunch of CGI. We're not sure. I don't know what we really saw with the trailer. But like you said, on paper, both events were great.
Sure.
The delivery of the Call of Duty event was so much better, though.
I agree. You have to imagine that Battlefield 5 is pretty far along, though, if they're going to show gameplay at June 9th at EA Play at E3. I kind of wish they just showed it at the event. Final thoughts?
During reveal events, start off with gameplay. It keeps audiences more engaged.
100% agree. For all things Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty Black Ops 4, you're already in the right place at IGN.